Hello, everyone, and welcome to Foundations of Reading after Mardi Gras. So we will review the letter Y. I just threw that in the slide deck in here. But we're going to talk this week about digraphs. So a digraph is a set of two vowels that work together to make one sound. So we'll start with the document of the day, and in here there's a lot of digraphs. So we might have main, street, meet, and greet, right? So there's two vowels making one sound. Take a minute, go through it, underline the rest of the digraphs yourself or identify them, and then in the slide deck, the answers will pop up there for you. Because the first ones we're going to talk about either make a long A or a long E sound. So they have the words here from the document of the day. And if the slides work this week, you should be able to write them in. And I apologize that you couldn't write them in last week. I think I've done what I'm supposed to do this week. So to make the long A or the long E sound, we have AI and AY. Those are the A sound digraphs. And we have EE and EY. And EE always makes a long E, but EY can actually make a long E or a long A sound. So we're going to talk about that, look at some example words and classify them, because key is a long E and they is a long A, right? And so you have these variety of words here, and they want you to take them and classify them into E or A sound. There's a syllabification in here, just applying these new rules. So when we have this digraph and we're breaking up our syllables, we're not going to break up the digraph, right? It's got to stay together. So keep that in mind when you're doing your division of your syllables. You can write those words here on this slide D, the progress check slide. There's a smooth reading for you. So Benita is 15 and wants more freedom from her parents. But because she's constantly complaining and often impolite, her parents have not agreed. One night while her parents were asleep, Benita discreetly left the house to meet her friends. When her parents found out, they sent her to Tennessee to live with their uncle. All right? So read it to yourself, read it out loud, apply all of the different things we've been working with, and say it smooth. All right. Then we're going to go into some of the O sounds, or they're not exactly like a long O. Some of these are a slightly odd sound, like a ow sort of sound, or a oi sound. We're going to get through all of them. So you'll know these sounds when you read the words. It will stand out to you. And so read the document of the day. Look at, hey, what are these different sounds that these double vowels are making? And, they give you some more words to read through using those different sounds. And you'll see the pattern. This pattern will start to stick out to you. You're like, oh, wait, the O sound is with an O and a W. And that OU is making like an ow sound, like in loud, So there's, we'll look at all of those in class. We'll classify them. We'll look at that spelling pattern. And then we'll look at there's three ways to make the long O sound. We have the O with the silent E, we have a OA, and we have a OW. And all of those make a long O sound, right? Including, right? And then so we look at some different words, and they just have one of them is spelled correctly and one is spelled wrong. Try to take these X's and pick them up in your slides and move them over the word that's spelled wrong. See, that should work. We'll see how that works. And then for the progress check, we'll do that together. We have another smooth reading. And so read that over. And then the last ones that we'll go through is the oi sounds, or ooh, or like some of these different sort of sounds. And again, that'll be on next week. So we'll see you guys soon. Sorry about the delays in class. Thanks for hanging in there with me, and have a great day. See you on Tuesday. Please.